Hi friends, welcome to our show. Today is the 32nd episode in the biology series. So in the last episode of the biology series, we just told some things of the respiratory system. So today we're going to see how the respiratory system works, how we can breathe, like that. And the parts of the respiratory system. Yes, so there are many parts. So let's start the video. So this is a complete full diagram which my mom drew. Yes. So first the air starts its journey from the nostrils. So air enters the body through the twin opening in the nose. So these two things here, they are the nostrils. Yes. Another way they can enter is from the mouth. Air is also breathed in through the mouth. So when we breathe through the mouth, there is no use for these nostrils to breathe in. So while we breathe from the mouth or just we speak, then there's no use for our nose, right? So only our mouth works then. So when I'm speaking, I'm not breathing with my nose, right? And also when I'm breathing with my mouth completely, like I'm not using my nose. Yes. So next, the nasal cavity. So air that enters through the nose is warmed and filtered in this space. Yes. So in this nasal cavity, the air is filtered. So there are no germs which attack our body. So there will be no germs or any other dangerous things entering our body and just attacking and just do damage to our body. Yes. So next is the pharynx. So the nose and mouth are linked to the larynx by this airway. Yes. So here first there are just two of these. So they go here and in the pharynx they both meet. These two airways meet. So next is the epiglottis. Food and liquid is prevented from entering trachea by this flap of cartilage. So many people have a doubt that we can't breathe while swallowing. It is because of the epiglottis. So when normally we eat so this epiglottis is a flap. Normally it is just open so air can go through our windpipe. But when we eat food, it is closed like this. So the food just goes down here. It goes down into the digestive system. But normally air goes into the lungs. So it does it so food doesn't go into our lungs, then ouch it hurts. Yes. So okay. So here is the epiglottis somewhere there. So the larynx. So this is the top of the trachea. It has bands called vocal cords which contract and release to create sounds. So this larynx is the topmost part of the trachea or the windpipe. So in this larynx there are bands called vocal cords. Because of these vocal cords, we can speak presently. So because these vocal cords are just like this, it happens. So these vocal cords will just move because of the air. Then because of that, we can speak. It's just like how I am speaking presently now. Yes. So it is all because of this larynx. So next, another part of the respiratory system is the trachea, also known as the windpipe. It is a strong tube of muscles and rings of cartilage. It carries air from the larynx up here to our lungs, which are down here. Yes. So next are the bronchi. So there are two branches which lead from the trachea into each lung. So here it is the normal trachea, which is just one single tube. So here these bronchi separate that single tube into two separate tubes. So one tube goes into one lung while the other goes into the other lung. Yes. So okay. So next are the bronchioles. These are smaller bronchi. So these are the tiniest branches at the end of the air passages and are sometimes find here at the end. So here inside the lungs there are bronchioles. So there are lots of bronchioles. Some of them even smaller, thinner than hair itself. They just go all over the lungs. Yes. So next, the lung. So the right lung. It is the largest of the two lungs. It has 3 lobes. That means it has more lobes than the left lung. So here is the right lung. Next is the left lung. It is smaller than the right lung and has two lobes. It is smaller than the right lung because it needs to give space for our heart, which is just here in the left of our body. Yes. So next are the ribs. These ribs protect the lungs and other organs within that place in our chest, including our heart. Yes. So next, finally, is the diaphragm. So this is there to increase space in the chest and draw air into our lungs. So our lungs just expand and gets shrinking, right? Because of that, the diaphragm helps to do that. So when our lungs get bigger, then our air is inhaled. If they shrink, air is exhaled. So our diaphragm makes them bigger and makes them smaller. Yes, so this is the respiratory system part 2. So this is for today about respiratory system. Bye.